Okay. Now, I'll go ahead and change this. We are free to bring this up later if you want. So if you're digesting this and you want to ask some questions later, we can go ahead and we can open it, or if you just want to express yourself, that is something that I want to give you an opportunity to do. Now, with that said, next we'll focus on, we have a couple things to do today, which are nice things to do. And then we'll go over some of the things that I want you to do for this next portion. So many of you submitted your report, not your complete report, but your draft report online. And so far, I'm not really seeing active comments to everybody, which is the intent of the peer review. So I want you to go in and finish that, and I wanted you to do that by today when you came in. But so far we have one, and I think you were the only one that responded. So be sure that you respond to at least 2 of your peers online. So this is pretty representative of any kind of discussion. When you are going online, usually it's a little bit more intense than what this is. So definitely you want to have that response online. If you take a look at our activity, lots of beautiful posts up here. Nice job for getting those up. So I can see you're working on your papers. Very important. And then what I should see are some responses to each other's work, at least 2 responses. What I'd like you to do, and so this is for any forum, when you are in a forum, I highly recommend that whoever's in there, we're not going to do that today, but if you're just looking to see where this is at, try and respond to the individuals who don't already have a response, so we can get some good feedback. If you get 2 good responses in there, the questions are up here. We're focusing on the first couple of paragraphs. Don't worry about the conclusion because that's going to take time. The second one, the plans, specific strategies, that may change a little bit this week, but really next week is the last week of our class, so we're going to be presenting all next week. So this is it. We have this class, next class after that, we come in, we give our presentations, and we're done in this class. So this is rounding off very quickly. It's only a 5-week course, so we're going fast and furious. Be sure to do this by midnight tonight. Answer these questions for 2 of your peers. And this is to, please be honest, open, so that your peers can earn the highest grade as possible. If you see something that's really not there, I didn't see a very clear goal. I don't quite understand this goal. If you don't understand if the goal is clear, we're not going to understand if the goal is clear. So it's going to be important that we're communicating in a way that has clarity, because this is a big project, 100 points total. So we want to make sure we have this down. Help each other out. Let's get these responses by midnight. Does that make sense? Okay. Now the other things, you had a couple of assessments online. How did those go? Okay. What did you think of the strengths finders? Somebody in here said they did strengths. Is that you?
I did all of them, I think.
Okay, excellent. What did you think?
It was cool. It was pretty cool.
Good, good. I love those assessments. So we're just feeding in ourselves into this, and then they just have a way of putting that together to help us understand ourselves. Anybody find something different than they expected? Yeah. Is it in your career?
Thanks.
Okay. All right. So we had the Hollis Code as well. So you also did that assessment the week before, which we actually haven't had a chance to go through. That was the career one where you were circling which one's best describing. And that was to help you with your career. Do you feel that that matched your personalities? What's going on? What happened?
I can't see mine.
Oh, you posted yours in a comment field instead of the reply. So you have to reply and post that in there. I looked at them all, so I know what happened with yours. Okay. Any questions? We have the assessments. We made our comments. Did we do our homework online? Going in and grading it. If not this afternoon, tomorrow. Yes.
The Focus 2 thing, it require like a code. I don't know how to get that.
Yes, it's on that link. So it was, and I don't even remember what it was. It was like,
SCC 1978
thank you.
or 79.
Yeah, be sure to finish that. It's important. So when you click on the link, the code is within it. And then you click on the link to start the assessment. So we have that all online. Okay, any questions? Okay. One other thing, you have something due on Wednesday. Does it help or does it hurt anybody to go ahead and take a look at your assignments for upcoming due dates? Here we are. Module 4. This one, I would like you to watch this video with somebody. Somebody you trust, somebody that has your back, maybe somebody in your cabinet. And then together, well, you'll answer these questions. Who did you watch the video with? What was an interesting aspect? So you should generate a conversation with the person that's with you. And then what was the feedback from the person that you asked to watch this with? Okay, this is a nice video to reinforce motivation. Okay, on this paper, go ahead and write your name. Yes, and I did see here. So if you have missing, or not missing, but if you see that there's not a grade assigned, it's just because I'm not graded them yet. Question?
Yeah. Did you make this yet?
That's graded. That's done. Look, that's there. I did that a long time ago.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, because there was no submission.
Yeah.
But she had just done
It was an in-class assignment, so that was done 3 class periods, 2 class periods ago. Okay, so now on this piece of paper, go ahead and write your name at the top of it. And I'm going to give you a set amount of time to journal what your wildest dreams are. Wildest dreams. Think of yourself, let's say, 20 years from now. You're on top of the world. What do you expect that to look like? Let's go ahead and start.